Hi friends, welcome. We'll continue to learn our SQLite database management in our PHP environment, and previously we have seen how to enable the support in our PHP environment. Then we have seen how to connect it to the database and get the data. Now we'll learn more about how to create the table and how to insert rows of data, sample data to the table, and same time we'll display the table and see what the data has gone. So this also will do it in a small package type, so you can in future you can learn how to develop big applications. Before we move, my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we add tutorials, and we are frequently doing that also. Let's start the script. This file will save as first create table file. Here it is, save as here as create table.php. So this file will use to create the table and will also insert the data. So see this file, first line we are calling the config.php, and inside the config.php we have connected to the database everything, and we got the my connection, the PDO connection object we are getting. This connection object will use it. So for that, what I am doing is I'm count equal to now my connection. So that is the inside config what we are using. Now this we are prepare. Now here I am using the query to create the table. Let me just see if it is there. Yeah, it is there. So you just see this will in detail we will see create table. If not exists, student ID. ID is the primary key here, name is the one column, text column, class, mark, gender, all are text column. I will end the statement here. Now this table we are creating inside our database. So let's execute this. Now what I will do is if count, now here it is execute. So if it is successful, then what I will say is, oh sorry, I have to use a try. Okay, let me just add a try and try block here. So my try block will end here, and then I will say catch. I will fill it. So end here. Now if it is execute this count execute, then echo table created, student table created. Okay, let me write the name also, student table created. Fine. So that's all. So I will end it. Now outside this, here the my try block ends, catch. This is the in case of any error. So what I will do, I will first catch the exception. So PDO exception $e. Now let me close this. Now inside this I will say echo. Now here not able to create student table. Now I will give the message. So this is the message what I captured. So this is inside the try catch block. So once I run this, I will get a message. Let me just save this. Here right side is my browser. Let me little zoom it so you can. So this is earlier in the test1 file what you have got it. Now I will change it to my new file is create table. So this particular file I am running. Line 17, 14, 16, 17. Okay, here I missed it. Fine, let me save this, run it once. Connection is successful, student table created. Connection is successful, this message is coming from here. Here you can see connection is successful because inside the connection is there, and after that the table is created. One more step I will do, I will create a try catch block, one more to add the data. So for that I will say try, then outside that, sorry, next line I will go catch. I will keep this. Okay, before that let me just paste the records. So these are there are 35 records, we will add it. I need not type one by one record, I will just paste it here. Just see Yeah, these are the 35 records you can see. Let's go to the top. Count my connection. This is the connection execute. This is the query, insert into student. Up to this is the column names, ID, name, class, mark, gender. Then the value follows 1, 2, 3 like that. There are 35 records are there. Now these 35 records are, when I run it, this will be inserted to the table, and here you can see I am saying number of records added count. This will tell me how many records are added to the table. So this is the string message only, and this count will give me the value or how many records are added. So it should give match to my number of records. Then I am catch block. Inside catch block, let me just copy the my error part here. This is the one I will use it. Let me just stop here, catch, paste it here. So this is the message I will get it if there is any error. That's all. Let me save this, come to the right and refresh this here. Okay, because already the table exists. So what I have to do is remove the database now. What I am going to do now is delete the database, create it again. So I am going there because already I have run that once, so it is already available. So C XAMPP stdocs SQLite, inside this MyDB. Let me just delete all the database tables from here. Fine. Now let me just come back here, my output table. Okay, fine. Now let me, fine. So if I'll run now, yeah, you can see this connection is successful. Student table created, number of records added is 35. So there are 35 records are added now. Now let's create one more table and save that as display. File, I am just save as, I am saying display. Now inside this I will remove all this. I will just keep my this part up to this point. I will keep it. So only config. Now display. If I'll run this particular file, I will be able to display it. Now what I am going to do is put it inside a menu file. So what I am doing, one more, or again a file, save as menu.php. So this particular file is there. This is the menu file. So inside this I will write echo first create table. So my all my file names, let me open it, file, then open file. I will create table, display, all are I am opening. So create table, inside menu create table.php, pipe. Now let me just come here, close this, then it will be easy. Okay, so create table. Next I will go is a ref equal to display.php. So I am write display. So what happened, this all this will be as a record, will be as a link I will get it. I need not type again and again. So I am saving this. Now this is I have given menu.php. So here at the top I will write it so this is there. I will just copy this inside display also. I will paste this. Now inside display all this I will remove it. Removed. Okay. Let me display this. Fine. So this is I have displayed. So menu will appear. Now create table. Now if I type the display here. Sorry, I have not saved this display. Fine, I have got connections, then create table and display both are there. Now create table will give me a error because sorry, it's a mistake here. Means here create table dot. Okay, fine. Now let me just run this, because it will give me error, because the constraint I cannot again add the student, so the error will come. So that is why I have to delete it, then create the tables again. Okay, let me just come back to again our display plot. We will display our records. So for that, what I am going to do is I'll write a SQL select star. Star means I can specify the column names, one student ID, name, class, or I can give wildcard and collect all the columns. Select star from, okay, this should be uppercase. I am giving a limit if I don't want all the records, I want 5 records only. Select star from this. Fine. So once SQL is there. Now let me just create a table. Now for each here my connect is our my connection is inside the config file. Inside this file we are kept it my connect. Now here query. Now here whatever the SQL I am using as row. So one by one row will get it. So row, one by one row will get it. Now we'll print that. So here it is. Now inside this echo first tr. Now I will say row ID, sorry, TD. I have to give a table means I have to give a TD here, TD. Now again I will close the TD, again start a TD here. I will give row and name. So let me just use these two only, then I will add other columns. Okay, these two. Now outside the loop I will close the table. Close this also, I should close. Here also I must end the statement. Fine. So let's just here it is. Let me just come back to my this thing. Yeah, wait a minute. Where is my browser? Yeah, here it is. So let me just refresh this, but here it is in the inside display. I will click display now. See this, I am getting 5 records here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I have set a limit here. If I will remove the limit here, I am no limit. So I will get all the 35 records. So this is how will be. I have saved this. Let me just display again. So all the 35 records are displayed here. So that is what I am taken from the student table and display. And we have a menu at the top. Now we will add it. Next probably we will add how we will delete the table and create it again display it. So we will continue to run it as a package. That you will learn in the next part. That's all friends. Hope you have a good learning experience, and the next we will see how we will update the data and delete the data, tables, etc. We'll learn all those. And if you have any doubts, suggestions, questions, use the comment section below to post it. And my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we add tutorials, and we are frequently doing that also. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.